holistic care and really reach different levels that you never thought you could even dream of when it comes to your healing process, because we all have an inner healer. And once you reconnect with that inner healer, it's amazing the changes that will take place within your body and your mind.
How do you deal with skepticism when people come up to you and say, oh, come on, holistic medicine, it's a bunch of hooey?
Well, it's just a lack of education about it. You know, a lot of people don't know about it. And I'm fine with helping them out and answering any questions they have. But it's not as common as it used to be. More and more people are definitely leaning towards a holistic approach nowadays.
Does holistic healing have a recognized scientific track record?
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. There's so many different reports and research that's been done in the past, and that is currently being done. So, yeah, I could definitely provide you with some links to some of the research where you could see for yourself how powerful it's been.
If holistic medicine is so great, how come it's not being accepted by mainstream caregivers? And that basically holistic medicine is still in the back rooms or in the closet?
Well, actually, it's more and more pronounced than it has been in the past. And a lot of healthcare practitioners in Western medicine are referring their patients to holistic care as well. But some of them have limits in their license. They could lose their license if they're sending people to too many different holistic modalities, such as chiropractic and whatnot. I've been told by medical doctors that they could actually lose their licenses for that.
But why do you think that is?
I'm not really sure. I don't know if it's, you know, there's a lot of money to be made with pharmaceuticals, so I don't know. I'm not
because
I'm not sure.
You'd think that if holistic medicine was as great as people are claiming it is that it would be, you'd have larger hospitals that practice holistic medicine instead of the traditional professional Western medicine.
Yeah. Well, I think it could be just more a lack of awareness. You know, years ago, you know, there's just been a more Western approach that was taken suddenly, and it just was veered that way. And there's more control over the nation that way in regards to disease and pharmaceuticals, and I guess with our food as well, like our FDA, you know, our food has a lot of crap in it too, right? So, and that's approved of, and it shouldn't be. So, there's a lot of questionable things we could talk about today.
What kind of training does a holistic practitioner go through compared to a professional medical doctor?
Well, it depends on which profession you're looking at. Say a chiropractor. My husband studied in Dallas, and he studied he did his undergrad in Canada, in Ottawa, for 4 years, and then he did 3 consecutive years with no breaks in Dallas for chiropractic.
Well, you see, I don't put a chiropractor into the same category as a holistic healer.
No.
I'm talking about people who call themselves holistic practitioners. What kind of training do they go through? Are there courses in Canada that are recognized, or do they have to go to Guatemala to get a course?
Oh, no, there's courses in Canada, absolutely. All throughout Canada and the United States and throughout the entire world. There's all kinds of courses, but there are several in Canada that are available. And it depends on the modality. There's so many different modalities that you could look into. Some are a few years, and they don't require any previous healthcare experience, and others do. So it depends what you're looking into.
Are the degrees of Doctor of Holistic Medicine recognized?
Yes, they are, yeah. Naturopathic doctors, they are definitely recognized. You mean covered under the Regulated Health Practitioners Act?
Yes. Yeah,
registered massage therapists and registered naturopathic doctors as well are covered. But other than that, not too many other modalities are.
So how does a listener know whether or not they're seeing someone who is credible, like you and your husband, compared to the lady who opens up a storefront operation, calls herself a holistic healer, and actually may know nothing except how to con people? Oh,
yeah, there could be a lot of con artists, actually. Yeah, they should have certificates posted on the walls, and they should be part of, say, the National Guild of Hypnotists or whatnot. There's different regulations that you have to go through in certain professions, and I'm part of the guild, and you should have that posted on your wall if you are certified.
How does hypnotherapy fit into holistic medicine?
Well, hypnosis, you're working mainly with the subconscious mind, and the subconscious mind makes up 90% of your mind, and it stores everything that you've ever had happen to you in your life, any word that's ever been said to you, along with all your perceptions of every event or action or word, or like say if you've had any loss or grief or trauma in your life, all of your perceptions that are associated to that trauma, perceptions about yourself, about life itself, they're all stored in your subconscious. Now, this affects you on a cellular level. So if you have negative belief patterns, then you're going down a path of destruction, basically, even at a cellular level, because typically your thinking would be negative, your emotions would be negative, and your choices in life would resonate with that as well and be negative and not promoting health and well-being, or vice versa. You could have positive beliefs as well.
But years ago, there was no such thing as holistic medicine. Well, there may have been, but it wasn't practiced and it wasn't promoted and it wasn't as widely known about as it is today. And there weren't people who were waiting to get in to see a hypnotherapist because they had problems, and yet these people survived, and they survived very well. What's happened in society, or to the members of society, where holistic medicine, professional medicine, chiropractors, Reiki, massage therapists, and the list goes on and on and on and on, are now being sought out by society? Or are these just little slices of the apple pie that New Age medicine and the New Age genre is quick to fill?
Well, actually, hypnosis is quite an old therapy. It dates back to the 1800s, and it was used for many different things, including hypnobirthing, even back in the day. But I think now that we've overcomplicated health and disease, and people have lost control, they've lost the power over their own health, or to think a certain way. Our society dictates so much now that it affects us on all levels of our being, that now holistic medicine or holistic therapies have been more sought after to kind of remedy this loss of power that people are suffering from. There's just been such an epidemic of disease and dysfunction within our society. I think that's what's happening now. More and more people are seeking for answers within and trying to help others as a whole being to help with total healing.
All right, Nancy, you and I have to take our news break at the bottom of the hour. Please stand by.
Okay.
Nancy Penttila is our special guest of this hour, Exonation. 1-800-MIRACLES. That's 1-800-MIRACLES. And Nancy and Dr. Luc Lemire are going to be at the Body, Soul, Spirit Expo May 25th until the 27th at the International Center, 6900 Airport Road in Mississauga, Ontario. For more information on the Body, Soul, Spirit Expo, visit www.bodysoulspiritexpo.com. I'll be back right after the news. Don't go away.
There's a truth in your eyes saying you live.
My name is Rob McConnell, and I would like to tell you about a very special lady that I have the pleasure of knowing, and that's Miss Sylvia Anthony. Sylvia Anthony believes the golden years are a time to gear up and get busy, not relax and take it easy. She has faced many hardships in her 84 years, but they have made her stronger and more determined. As founder and president of Sylvia's Haven, a shelter for women and their children near Boston, Sylvia has helped transform over 1,086 lives in the past 27 years, not only with housing, but also providing direction as to where they can go to develop the earning skills they want and need to live free from difficult domestic situations. Sylvia's Haven is everything to Sylvia Anthony, even calling it her magnificent obsession. Women who qualify for the program at Sylvia's Haven receive assistance via guidance counselors to find the appropriate job opportunity. Women and their children may remain at the housing for up to 2 years. At the end of this time, or sooner, a woman who is successfully employed and has an apartment or home may leave Sylvia's Haven to begin a new and independent life. Now this is where you come in to help make Sylvia's dream into a reality. Sylvia's dream is to have a Sylvia's Haven in every state to help as many women and their children as she can, and to help this dream come true. A crowdfunding site has been established which can be accessed at www.sylviasdream.org. Now that's www.sylviasdream.org. With your financial help and support, Sylvia Anthony will continue to help those in their time of need, not only in the Boston area, but with her dream of having a Sylvia's Haven in every state of the United States. Your help is needed to make Sylvia's dream come true. Please visit and give at www.sylviasdream.org. Once again, www.sylviasdream.org. And remember, the only difference between a dream and reality is just doing it. We need your help to make Sylvia's dream come true. Visit www.sylviasdream.org. Once again, www.sylviasdream.org. For the X Zone Radio TV show and the X Chronicles newspaper, I am Rob McConnell. You're listening to the X Zone Radio Show, live and around the world on the Talkstar Radio Network, X Zone Broadcast Network, UK High Definition Radio, Euro High Definition Radio, and Star Cable. Our toll-free telephone number worldwide is 1-800-610-7035. Our email address, xzone@xzoneradiotv.com. On MSN Messenger, xzoneradiotv@hotmail.com, and our website, www.xzoneradiotv.com. One 1-800-610-7035, worldwide toll-free. Email xzone@xzoneradiotv.com. On MSN Messenger, xzoneradiotv@hotmail.com, and our website, www.xzoneradiotv.com. My guest this hour is Nancy Penttila, and Nancy is a holistic healer. She's a wellness expert and one of the founders of Inner Miracles in Timmins, Ontario. If you'd like more information, 1-800-984-6472. That's 800-984-6472. Nancy, with all the electronic gizmos today, we've got cell phones, we've got cell towers it seems like every 20 feet you've got a new cell tower. You've got kids who are using handheld devices. You've got kids who are using iPads, iPod, this, that. How are the modern technologies of today affecting us?
Well, we are absorbing a lot of EMF, electromagnetic frequencies, from these objects, which are definitely interfering with our health and well-being at a cellular level and an energetic level. So there's a lot of radiation that we are absorbing from these devices. So if we could minimize the use of these, which is almost impossible nowadays, that would be great. There are some gadgets that are available to counteract the forces of the EMFs. I believe a company called